through most of my own career, whenever we talked about change, that framework of people, process, and technology always come up sooner or later. But in my experience, most leaders jump immediately to process and technology, while the people part really gets often reduced to hiring, firing, and annual reviews. In our previous conversation getting ready for this, you told me you take a very different approach to that scaling. How did that shift click in for you?
So first off, people are at the heart of our everything that we do, right? Our world, if you think about humanity, there are consumers, there's also our users, and of course there are employees. So frankly, I think it's illogical to start with process and technology when people are at the heart of how we implement it and also how we consume what we want to sell. Also, personally, I think people are fascinating and I love technology. Process, if I had a job that only had to do process, I probably would be quite bored. I will admit that. But, it's really people that you need to be able to action the outcomes. And frankly, you can't be a leader if you're not looking people first. So I could talk about this all day, but, when I connect with people and I understand how we can work together, what we can accomplish, and I bring together teams that can achieve an outcome, an upper quartile outcome. That is then what drives the process. And technology is changing all the time. So, yes, you have to be current in technology, you have to be innovational in technology. But then it also goes back to the people. You have to take them on the learning journey to embrace the technology, to want to buy the technology. So, there's obviously aspects of how I became a better leader, thinking about the different cultural aspects. And it's also how we coach not only the companies I lead through change, but also the companies that are our customers. How do we bring them and their people through change?
So it's all about people, but people are going to be looking in different directions. They have different futures. How do you bring them together to what we call a shared vision?
So I definitely think whether you use the word vision, purpose, mission, some people will really have a preferred word. For me, I think it's all a flavor. It's like whether you like, Napolitano or vanilla chocolate strawberry ice cream in and of itself. So again, people have to have that connectivity. They have to have trust, respect, and the alignment towards accomplishing something. Like, to be a good employer, you pay people salaries on time, you treat them well, etcetera. But that doesn't actually connect with their spirit or their heart that they feel that they're part of a bigger vision, a bigger purpose, a bigger mission. And that's something that I always evidence in the choices that I make. I only go to companies that I'm very passionate about. And frankly, all the things that I've done in life have been from passion and continue to be. And that really is what I can unify across what are quite divergent or individualistic backgrounds into a performance culture that everyone has a place in creating the outcome that we are working to create and really changing something in an industry or, something that can align and have that inflection point.